Hey guys, so you probably saw in my last video how I was boasting about all of the basil I got from my Ivation Hydroponic System. Well, it is so much basil that I actually have to replant the entire hydroponic system because the basil got so tall that it was getting into the light of my system, and then after I moved it, it fell down. So I'm just gonna just like replant it all over, and I'm going to record it so you can see how it's done, and maybe you can learn some stuff before you go and buy one, and you won't make the same mistakes that I made. So let's get to planting. So these are the basil plants I had to cut down. So as you can see, it's quite a bit, and so I'm never gonna eat it all at one time. I use maybe like 8 to 10 leaves a week. So it was overbearing. So that is what that was my harvest. So this here is the actual hydroponic system. There are the lights. So I had to clean this out because it was like dirty, and there were some, I brought over here some green deposits of some organic matter. I'm not sure what they call it, but I had to clean that. So that's done. So you notice here, this is where the roots came out. And originally I put the seed inside here. So I gotta clean these out and all the others before I can even get started, so that they're not blocked when I replant them. So the next step is to get my water and the nutrients mixed. And that's how the system works. Since it doesn't use dirt, it has to get the nutrients from somewhere. So they give you the nutrients. So they call it, one is nutrient A. So I filled this bowl with 2 cups of water. Then they say to add 10 milliliters of solution A in exactly this progression. So I just put in 10 milliliters of solution A, and then they say you have to mix it. I'm gonna mix it, and then I have to add 10 milliliters of solution B, and then mix it. So I'm gonna add my 2 cups of water and then my solution B. All right, so now I need to pour the liquid into here. All right, the next part is kind of like important because now I gotta pick the seeds that I'm going to choose. And the last time I just picked all seeds and put more than one seed inside of a planter, and this time I'm not going to do that because what happens is that if you put 2 seeds in one planter, you're going to get 2 plants in that planter, and it's going to become unstable, and then you may have too much of the plant that you want, and then you have to reseed it, and you'll have to go through what I'm going through. So let me decide what I'm going to grow now. Where's that? I'm gonna redo the basil, and let's see what else. I had tried those microgreens, but it kind of didn't grow micro. They grew kind of really big. What else do I have here? I have chives, so I'm gonna try the chives. And I think actually I'm also gonna try the mint. So I tried the mint. I got like some planters with dirt, and I'm doing that in the dirt. I know that mint takes a while to start blooming, but the and the chives as well, but the basil grows really fast. So I'm gonna start off with the basil, the chives, and the mint. Just do like one plant and see how that goes, and I'll show you how I plant it. Okay, now I need to get the seeds out. So I'm gonna just pour them out here. All right, so I got my basil seed. It's pretty small. So now what I need to do, I need to put that seed, one of them, so there we go, inside there. Let's see. Where's the camera? The camera is over here. Okay. So I'm gonna put that little tiny seed inside there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there. Yep. Then I'm gonna repeat that for the mint and the chives. Alright, so the next step is to put the planter with the seeds inside. So inside there, those little tiny dots, those are the mint seeds. So then I put that inside of the planter. And next, I have to put this inside of the hydroponic system. So this piece here goes on here. All right, next I need to put in the planters. So I'm gonna put one there. I'm gonna space them out. One there. Then I'm gonna put one right there. All right, now I need to put water inside of the planter. Now, the key is to not drown it. So the water is gonna go inside, but I'm not gonna like overflow it. So there we go. So I'm gonna just put a couple, just like that. Basically, you just wanna keep it moist. So you see how it's just on top of it and now it's sinking down? It's gonna stay moist, and then after a few days, it's gonna grow roots down into the water, and then after that, it's gonna get its water source from its roots. But initially, you'll have to water it. This is like a little, what is this? This is a little thing I use when I cook for like sauces, and I'm using it here to water the plants. So you can get these on like Amazon. All right, so the final step is to plug it in. So I'm going to plug it in here, and it's gonna take a couple seconds before it goes on. All right, there we go. So it took around 2 minutes for it to turn on, but so you see, so there you have the lights going and my replanted garden. And then what I'm also doing, I'm using the light from it to grow some other plants. So here, this is cilantro, this is parsley there, and then I'm also growing some chives, and the sprouts just started to come, if you see them there. So that's how you do it, folks. Hope this was helpful, and feel free to subscribe to this channel, I appreciate the support. See you later.